to get that spawning pool out way in front of your counterpart. So it looks like Toweli might be just being a little bit delayed on his spawning pool, which, as we can see, DayDra has the advantage already. He's going to get about 6 lings out. Off this opening, he does the 14 pull before hatchery. His goal is to get Toweli to basically get Toweli away from that second base and destroy that natural base. So we'll see if that's what he ends up deciding to do with this. He rushes in with his those lings that should be coming across the map here shortly. And DayDra's also going for gas, so that means these speed lings, or these lings, are going to have the upgrade advantage here. Speed ling does start there, but he pulls the drones off the gas, or he's just going to keep the one? He just pulls the one drone, no big deal. 2 lings are coming out here for DayDra. Now make that 4 lings are coming out for DayDra. See if he's going to make it 6. So here we go, 6 lings coming out here for DayDra, and that's going to pose a little bit of a problem here for Toweli, because Toweli is going to be super delayed in getting lings out. So we'll see how quickly it does come, or it looks like, oh, you know what? It looks like what DayDra's going to do is just going to hold tight, wait until he gets as many lings as he can, and run across the map with the speed upgrade, kind of catching Toweli by surprise. Because by the time that Overlord gets into position, Toweli won't necessarily have enough defense. So we'll see what happens. Another queen's going to be popping out here for Toweli. Toweli's going to have a couple queens, couple lings. Not exactly what you want in this situation at the moment. Toweli's Overlord's is in a good position to see as soon as those lings come out. But here we go. A lot of the lings are here. There's going to be 8 more lings coming out here from DayDra, and DayDra's just going to rush in with the speed lings at the moment. Toweli, sensing trouble, sensing the danger, decides to turn all his drones into spines, and he pulls the queen out. Right now he's going to get 6 more lings, and what he should want to do is he puts his queens in great positioning for here. Lings are going to rush in. Now they're going to try to get this around on top of these spines. They are going to get a few of these spines. Spines just hasn't been able to start in time. And now they go for that third base. And there's Banes here as well for DayDra. So DayDra's just doing an all-in base on this. He's not even going for a second at the moment. And there's really nothing Toweli could do except do a Baneling nest of his own. And it looks like he's just going to sacrifice that second. Sacrifice the natural. There really isn't much he could do with all those lings. Outside of just getting a Baneling nest of his own. Behind this, DayDra goes for Evolution Chamber. Toweli's just playing it safe at the moment. He's not trying to overextend. He's not really trying to do anything crazy. The Baneling nest is done. The speed upgrade is here. And now he's going to be able to hold off this attack really well. There is a Bane right here, right in the middle. Oh, here comes some more Banes. Banes are going to try to get on the hit on the Toweli, and they get a great connection onto Toweli's lings. And the Bane's running in here, and now they're going to go after all the drones. The drones are here. Drones are going to get pulled. There's 2 drone kills so far. One of the Banes here coming from Toweli. Toweli gets a good connection on all the lings from DayDra, and DayDra has no more lings. And that's a basic watch. I mean, the only thing Toweli lost was 2 drones from it. And here comes the counter attack now from Toweli. Toweli's going to try to rush and get some good Bane hits of his own. The Carapace upgrade is here for DayDra. DayDra's going to have this slight advantage at the moment. Here comes some lings from Toweli. Toweli's going to try to come in with there, but there's just completely outnumbered at the moment. And more lings are coming out here for Toweli, but I think he decides to run back and just to go for that third, or that second base again. Great hits on both players. Toweli comes out definitely in the head with the Baneling hits. But here comes just... I think DayDra's just planning the attack. 4 lings running by, seeing if there's like a hidden base out here. But the Carapace upgrade has started, like I said, from DayDra. DayDra's going to finish here in the next 45 seconds. So those lings, those Banes are just going to be a little bit harder to kill. And it doesn't look like Toweli's trying too much to, maybe get into roaches or anything. Like, he's kind of hanging tight at the moment. He definitely needs to start making way more Banes, because these lings are going to try to come in. Oh, and this is, here we go. DayDra turned his Overlord into the Baneling hit. Oh, and here comes some lings running up to the base. They're going to try to get the cancel onto DayDra's third base. If they get the cancel on that, it's going to spell huge. Toweli is so far ahead with his third base, and here comes the Baneling hits. Here they come. Toweli has no idea this is coming. Let's check out the vision of Toweli. Toweli does not see that it is coming. And oh, there goes the Queens. Now sees it, but is it going to be enough? Oh, there we go. The drones need to get pulled. He's pulling all the drones out. The Queen is trying to do everything they can. Oh, he's trying to explode the drones on top. And he didn't lose any drones in that. The only thing he did lose was a couple Lings and a couple Banes, but lost no drones for that. And the Lings from Toweli get in here and doing a great job at stopping DayDra from doing any kind of real damage here. There's a couple Queens here going to take out DayDra's Overlord. There's another one, and there's a third base from Toweli starting at the same time. These Banes, or these Lings, need to turn into some Banes because there's a lot of Lings coming from DayDra. Here they go. Queens put themselves in a great position, but does get the shroud on it, which is really unfortunate. But there's a lot of Lings here from Toweli, but the armor upgrade is here. But there's just too many Lings here from Toweli, and it's forcing DayDra to move back. Here we go, the upgrade, the melee upgrade for the Lings here for DayDra have started. A lot of Lings, a lot of Banes being morphed on both sides. The third base has started and almost completed for Toweli, and DayDra's just starting now his second base. But here we go, more Lings are coming out here for Toweli. Toweli looks he's going in for the kill, sending Lings in, but you have to remember he is slightly downgraded, or however you want to word it, because the armor upgrade for these Lings are here in favor for DayDra. These Lings focus down. The Bane is about to finish, and it gets it. Oh, he's going to get the shroud up, but look how many Banes are here. And the Banes are going to run up this ramp, or at least going to try to get into that ramp, and they're going to go for that drone line. Oh, but all the Lings here for Toweli going around the Queen. Some Banes landing on top of each other, and there it is. All the Banes landing on top of Toweli's, or excuse me, DayDra's base. There we go, more drone kills. Oh, and DayDra's just got to be realizing what he did wrong. And GG gets called, and Toweli takes game number 2. Holy smokes. What an amazing play. Well, look at those great hits from both players. And great patience from Toweli. Toweli had the Queens up there at the ramp, just held on to it, saw it come, tried to save his second, just was like, okay, no problem, I'm going to hold on to my second, or I'm going to lose my second, hold on to my Banes, and that's exactly what he did. So good job for Toweli. This is, like I said, the round of 32, so this is going to be a best of 3, guys. If you want to check out the brackets and everything as they update, make sure you guys check it out by doing iBracket, the I command in chat, or iInfo, or iCaster, or iStream, or whatever it is you need to do. Whatever it is you need to do, just make sure you guys keep up with the stream. I appreciate everyone that's been showing the support so far. It's been absolutely amazing, and you guys are incredible, and I just enjoy seeing everyone in chats. And so make sure you guys keep it up. I appreciate it so much. Thank you guys again so much for tuning in. You are awesome, and we appreciate it so much. Hopefully you guys enjoy what you see. You guys throw the channel, follow, do that whole thing, the normal like, follow, subscribe, all that normal plugging stuff. Make sure you guys, again, of course, thank ESL for putting this on. Let me just realize I was kind of in your face. And well, guys, we're going to be jumping into game number 2 here. This is for the ESL StarCraft 2 America's Cup Open 103. Winner gets $50. Not too shabby. Oop. There we go. Sorry, guys. I meant to do that, and there we go. Alright, guys, let's get into this. Spawning in the top right position, the green Zerg player from PSISTORM Gaming. It is Toweli. And spawning in the bottom left position is from Team Ascension Casual. It is DayDra. As he was also the blue Zerg. I forgot to mention that last time, too. Dang it. Sorry, guys. Hot tea. Alright, guys, so this is a very small map, and I mentioned this yesterday if you guys watched my 15-hour marathon of casting, 3 separate tournaments. I'm really enjoying this map for the reason of there is a fight going down here underneath the map. Like, there's a battlecruiser there. I know a battlecruiser here flies by that's like, where's the Vikings? There's some Vikings. They're chasing each other around. It's absolutely incredible. Good job, Blizzard. Just good job. Alright, so pretty standard opening from both players. As we see, nothing too out of the ordinary. Spawning pool is going down after the second base, but the positioning on the second base is different from both players. DayDra decides to go for the more frontal one. This does allow, if he can defend this, it does allow him to open up to that third. Toweli goes a little bit safer. He could hold any kind of defense right here, but it will make it a little bit harder to take that third base depending on the aggression from your opponent. So we'll see how it plays down from either player. DayDra going for the speed upgrade as quickly as possible, as we saw before. We'll see if it pays off for him in the end. The last time we saw it, it did not work out. He wasn't able to get enough damage done to have Toweli tap out. So, you know, it'll be a little different this time. 3 drones finally get into that extractor, so Toweli's going to be super far behind when it comes to the speed upgrade. But how he handled the last round, I'm sure he'll be fine. He had some great control with his Banes, some great control with his Queens, and I'm sure he'll be fine. So I'm not too worried. Toweli's just throwing his overloads around, not too big of a deal. Here goes some Ling on Ling action. Normally you have to pay double for this. Alright, they just kind of passed each other. Oh, well, that was anticlimactic. Alright then. Oh, an overlord from Toweli. Here comes the Draven overlord. If you guys are familiar with that saying, it's when you lose your overlord really quickly. And people, my friends and all that, call it the Draven overlord. That's like your first overlord that you see and that you miss. Alright, so there's a lot of links here from DayDra, and Jason's got it, and Toweli saw it, and Toweli's gonna go, okay. And he's just gonna do what he did last time, put the Queens there. He's got 2 more Queens coming out, and 2 spines that he's building right there, right in the front. There's a lot of links coming out here from Toweli, or excuse me, from DayDra. But you know, they're just gonna hit that wall of Queens like last time. They're really not gonna get up in it. There's a lot of Queens here, so one of these Queens is actually about to drop. There's another Queen that's in positioning right here, but it's just not gonna be enough, and they get the surround on it, and Toweli is inside, or DayDra's inside Toweli's base, and I don't think Toweli's gonna be able to hold this knot anymore, not after all that. The last little Queen is about to die. The spine does try to get burrowed, but the Lings are in the way. Drones are coming here to fight. He's going to get pushed out of the way. A lot of Lings coming out here for Toweli. Toweli is doing everything he can to save this, but the spine doesn't get a chance to burrow again, and they get a surround off the Queen, and there's more Lings coming out here for Toweli. And here comes some Banes. Going to rush right in, gets the good connection on the spine. A lot of drones are dropping. 14 drones has died, and more Banes are coming here for Toweli, and it looks like Toweli's just going to GG out. He's really not doing anything with his drones at the moment. And GG gets called, and DayDra takes game number 2 with some big Bane hits, and just yeah, it just shows the difference with this map. Like, that opening is just so important when it comes to just how you do things. When you have these such small maps, like, it's almost, when you're ZVZ, you almost have to go spawning pool first. I mean, you just can't let it go like that. So Toweli loses game 2, so we're going to be jumping into game number 3 of the ESL Cup, the American Series. This is Cup number 103, so I appreciate you guys so much. They've shown the support so far, and we're going to be jumping into this game. Thank you guys so much for all the new follows, the shout-outs on Twitter, all that stuff. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I appreciate the support so far. So we're going to get this up and running here shortly. Alright guys, well, thank you guys so much for tuning in and hosting the channel. That's really big for me, and I really appreciate that. Here we go, guys. Going to be spawning on Newkirk Precinct. Yeah. Alright guys, let's do it up. Alright. So spawning in the bottom left position is the green Zerg player from PSISTORM Gaming. It is Toweli. And spawning in the top, or excuse me, bottom right position, it is the red Zerg player from Team Ascension Casual. It is DayDra. Kind of messed up. I don't mean to call him like Team Ascension Casual. Like, he's a casual player. He's a very good player. I just think he's on the casual team now. Because if I'm not mistaken, didn't Team Ascension just form up with Sloth Esports Club or something like that? That was Team Ascension, right? Or do they just kind of split off and do their own thing? I don't know. Either way, appreciate it. So here we go, you know. Toweli decided to go for that spawning pool first, and this time DayDra went for base first. I guess he just didn't think Toweli was going to try to go for it, but he's going for it. Toweli just decides to take the third base right here. That drone was kind of blocking his way. Didn't really want to waste his time with that, so he just decided, nah, I'm just going to go down here. Might as well. Alright, spawning pool is finishing up here from Toweli. Toweli's going to start sending out those lings, but the spawning pool from DayDra is going to finish by the time those lings get to him. So we'll see what Toweli decides to do if he just tries to put on the aggressive. But it looks like he's just going to send 2 lings out, so nothing too crazy. But Toweli's second base is super delayed comparatively to DayDra. DayDra had that drone in the way that prevented Toweli from making that second base at the natural. So, you know, like I said, DayDra, you know, he's going to have plenty to defend against this. Like, it's only 2 lings coming out here. Toweli is not really investing 100% into this opening right now. It looks like he's just doing it more for defensive reasons. This queen's going to come here, start attacking that overlord. Gets it pushed out of the way. Awesome work. A couple lings get into the base of Toweli. There's no queen here to defend it, so Toweli might actually get some drone kills, but he decides not to and just runs away. Checks that second base and just goes, okay, no big deal. There's the Baneling nest, but I don't think Toweli saw that Baneling nest being built, so it's going to, you know, pose a problem if Toweli doesn't get enough defenses up here. I mean, this third base is so exposed, especially when it's ZVZ. It's just going to be super hard for him to defend against this. And it looks like DayDra is just going to go in for the kill. 2 base, all in lings. Speedling. Speedling is going to finish up for both people. Toweli's going to get some more lings out, just, you know, to play it a little more defensively. Bailing nest from DayDra, almost finishing up here. And Toweli decides to go for a bailing nest of his own, and he decides to go for a third base, because why not? And speed upgrade's about to finish in the next 5 seconds for our Toweli. But is he going to try to use it to his advantage? Who knows? DayDra doesn't really have great vision of what's going on, so Toweli has the speed upgrade and 8 more lings coming out.
Complete.
So there we go. Toweli's got to know it's coming. There we go, the speed upgrade here for DayDra. DayDra sending in his lings. He's going to try to get as much on top. He's going to try to prevent his third base. 1 bane going off, hitting those lings. And here we go, that ling needs to go after that bane. The banes are going to come in right on top of Toweli's base. Or excuse me, Toweli needs to send 1 ling. Gets a cancel on top of DayDra's third base, which is huge. And it looks like DayDra's going to try to counter with lings of his own. And Toweli just comes back with more banes. And here's a huge counterattack coming from DayDra. DayDra sending a lot of his lings out. And more banes coming out here for DayDra. DayDra's going to have so many banes with this. Toweli needs to do a good job of trying to separate his banes out. And here they come. Try not to lose all your banes to other bane hits. That is going to be the overall goal. Oh my gosh, there's so many banes on the map here. Let's see. Oh, huge bane hits. Oh! And Toweli destroys almost half of DayDra's banes. And here comes more coming down the map here. The banes are going to try to get into the mineral line. The mineral line is here. They're going to get... He's trying to get on top of the lings. Lings sacrificing themselves on top of the banes. And here comes banes from Toweli. Toweli gets some good bane hits, but he's got roaches coming out, so he's trying to get those roaches out on the field as soon as possible. More lings coming here for DayDra, and DayDra is forced to retreat back just a little bit while these roaches are out. But these roaches overextend, and these lings are going to get the surround on top of that roach. And banes are coming in to try to hit DayDra's lings, but it's not going to be enough. More roaches are here, more banes are here, and Toweli is pushing the aggression now. And he pulls back a little bit, wants to defend this third base, wants to make sure these lings keep doing that run by. And the banes are just trying to get in front of Toweli's army. Lings are doing a run by here real quick. I mean, if you think about it, DayDra's been able to mine a little bit from his third base. Lings are trying to get in here from DayDra. DayDra is trying to focus down those Banes. If he can get a couple of good Banes hits, 2 good Bane hits, land on top of the rest of those Lings. And they kind of do a loop-de-loop. Here comes more Banes from Toweli. Toweli have his roaches here in the corner, which is great. He's just kind of destroying all these Lings here. All those roaches are just surviving, no problem. And but here's a lot of Lings are running into Toweli's base. The Queen is trying to put a good stop on it. The Banes are coming here. The drones got pulled, but not, probably doesn't necessarily need to be pulled. A lot of DayDra's Lings are here trying to focus down the rest of that army. Here's a lot of roaches for Toweli, just trying to hold the defensive here. DayDra's just throwing so many Lings at this, and then it's just so many Lings here. But Toweli is just pushing through. Now there's roaches here. Now it's going to be roach on roach with a little bit of Banes. ZVZ is so hard to cast. Holy smokes. Just taking a look here. I mean, it's when you look at the worker count, Toweli is a little bit ahead of the army supply. Slightly favors DayDra. We'll see how many what kind of Bane hits either player could have. The roach army from Toweli moves all the way back. These Lings are going to try to get in here and do as much damage as they can. He doesn't really have that much drones here at this base, so if he could just focus down any amount of drone kills, would just prove so worth it in the end, because he just doesn't have that many workers in comparatively to Toweli. But behind this, Toweli makes more drones and more drones, trying to draw up this. Well, basically what he's doing, he's droning up his second base. And so that way, here comes more roaches here for DayDra. There's a lot of roaches with this army, and there's a lot of Lings. The Lings are trying to do the run by. Toweli doesn't see it, and those Lings are going to get into Toweli's base yet again. These roaches are trying to fight each other. Roach on roach action here at the third base, and the Lings get into Toweli's base. The Banes here try to stop them. But here's more roaches for DayDra. These Banes are going to try to get in here. Banes landing on top of the roaches, but there's just not that many roaches left here for Toweli. More Banes coming back here, landing on top of DayDra's roaches. Can he get a couple more hits? There you go. And Toweli is able to hold this off just a little bit longer. And more Lings are coming out here for Toweli, or coming from DayDra. And it looks like Toweli's just trying to invest more and more into roaches. What he needs to do is just try to get this upgrade so you get the speed roaches. If you get the speed roaches or just spread the creep or do something, he'll be able to have the advantage with these fights. Evolution Chamber has started for DayDra and a couple Ravagers, but what's going to tell the difference here is that the upgrade from the Evolution Chamber, if the roaches from Toweli hold off in time, they can get that upgrade, and they'll have the significant advantage with the roaches and the Ravagers. Great plays from both players so far, and it's just been like this cat and mouse game from both players. I've just been absolutely digging it so much. There's a lot of Overlord positioning here from Toweli, but if you look at DayDra, DayDra has a couple good spots, which is great. But where's Toweli? There he is. But Toweli has a little bit more, so he's going to see these Lings coming. So he knows these Lings are coming from the top left, and he's got Banes here. He's got a huge Bane here. Let's see what kind of. The Lings don't want any part of that. Lings we're going to try to do a run by here for DayDra. And he's kind of picking off this army a little bit. But the +1 range is just not quite finished yet for Toweli. And so this army is kind of on par with each other. Lings get in here. They're going to try to get more drone kills. Look at, they get one more down. They're going to try to go for 2. It doesn't look like they're going to get it done. This Overlord for DayDra is going to fly a little bit too close. Of course, the battle lands right on top of it, and it gets it killed. And the range upgrade is finishing up here for Toweli. Toweli needs to push this objective more, but DayDra has the larger army supply. So we'll see who it favors most in this, Roach and Roach and Ravager play. Bane's coming out here. Surprisingly enough, I mean, like, no one's really going for like any kind of tier 2 upgrade. Just got the range up here that Toweli needs to take advantage of. It's complete. The missile tax has completed here for Toweli. Toweli needs this. It needs to stick. Well, my goodness, stick with this advantage. The only problem is now that by the time it gets to DayDra's base, DayDra is going to have the same upgrade. So it is just going to come down to pure macro and pure skill. Bane's landing, getting good shots on top of DayDra's army, and nice, so one thing that's going to be super annoying, DayDra's going to have to keep rebuilding these Overlords as he gets all these things completely sniped here in the back. Toweli going for that 4th base, though, He's going to try to hold off this army as best he can. He's got a huge army supply, but the weapon upgrades are now the same, and there's more Banes coming here for Toweli. Toweli is going to send his Banes in first, going to see what kind of connections they get off it. More Banes coming out here. And here comes a huge attack. Corrosive Bowels, they start going off. Banes coming in. Corrosive Bowel landing on top of its own army. The Roach is getting a little bit destroyed by its own army. Corrosive Bowel from Toweli going off as well. Lean's running in, kind of detonating the Banes. And it looks like Toweli is going to push the objective a little bit further. He's just going to kind of retreat at the moment. And DayDra is pushing forward with it. I don't know if this is the greatest idea from here. Toweli moves his army back just a little bit. Looks like there's going to be like a counterattack here. DayDra's going to try to come in from the south side of Toweli's third base, as well as mount an objective here on the east side of this army. And it looks like he's just trying to flank him, but it may not be enough. And the course of battle landing, Toweli is not moving him back in time, unfortunately. And it looks like the slight advantage is into DayDra's favor, but just Toweli has too much to deal with, and it pushes DayDra's army completely back. And I don't know if splitting that army up was a good idea for DayDra. And here comes Toweli pushing this objective more. Course of battle landing in the same spot, getting a little bit of hits on top of those Roaches, but the speed upgrade for the Roaches are finishing up, and the +2 missile attack from the Roaches have just now started for Toweli. And DayDra's going to be in a world of trouble if he can't keep up with the upgrades here. They got the speed upgrade for Toweli that's about to finish up here in the next 35 seconds. And Toweli's just going on for the north-hand side, so I don't know if DayDra does see a little bit, so I don't know if he's going to try to split him, but yeah, he's going to come in from the top here, kind of ignore that third base. And here we go, another huge attack from Toweli coming down. Corrosive Battle landing, doesn't get any good connection on here. And here's a little side attack from Toweli going after the Queens there. And just more Corrosive Battle landing on top of DayDra's army, but it doesn't look like that DayDra has enough army here. And Toweli is slowly taking the lead, and GG gets called. And Toweli takes game number 3 and advancing in the tournament. What an amazing play from both players. That was absolutely incredible. And absolutely amazing play from both players. And I'm super excited to see how just that ZVZ status, man. That was just dang, that was crazy. So guys, we're going to throw it to a quick break as we get the next game going. Thank you guys so much. This is the ESL Cup. I'll be back. Hopefully it's going to be a short, quick break. And I'll be back. I'm going to mute my mic, hear some great music. You guys have been enjoying the music I've been playing so far. If you guys want to know what it is, let me know in the chat, and I'll link you exactly what it is. So thank you guys so much. I'll be right back. You're watching ESL Cup. I'll be back.
Magic Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Opa Gangnam Style. Opa Gangnam Style. Opa Gangnam Style. Sexy lady. Opa Gangnam Style. Sexy lady. Korean, not a dog. Baby, baby, not no more, y'all mind them all. Read it no, Korean, not a no. Baby, baby, not no more, y'all mind them all. You know what I'm saying? What my Gangnam Style.